Alright, let's get this thing. Another belated stream. See if this works. Power on the adapter. Microphone is hot. And let's wait for this to go online. It's Sunday. Looks like we're on. Yep, it's Sunday, 11 p.m. Coming to the end of my weekend, and I did absolutely nothing. And I'm trying not to feel guilty about that, and instead just appreciate that there are periods of time when I don't have to worry about what I should be doing or what's on my plate. And I think that's something I need to get used to, something I need to become more, well, I guess less anxious about it. Maybe that's the best way to putting it. It's okay to not be thinking about work and productivity all the time, and it's kind of difficult for me to do. So what did I do this weekend? Well, here's my sheet. I actually, for once, filled out the back of the same sheet. It's a pain in the butt, which is why I started writing stuff on Post-it pads so I could just move the pad over. But let me pull this camera over here. There we go, look at it. Let's see. Let's just go to Oxcam 2. So, alright, so I don't know how it's kind of dark in here. Alright. This is what today's, and then I basically just wrote down the stuff that I did, which was not any particular time because I slept, I played video games, I ate, went to the Asian grocery store, I surfed the net, I read about stuff, and I watched videos, and it all happened about right to here, and then I'm doing this stream right now. I did contact someone who might help with cat sitting. Not just like a day a week when they spend some time trying to just create human contact for the cats when I'm on a trip. I transcribed things for tomorrow to look at. I transcribed some of the habits I wanted to think about this week. And that's really about it. So this is my list for tomorrow, essentially. There are a few things I need to make a note of. There is for the code stuff, there is a feature filter, and I want to get some work. There's probably going to be some kind of meeting tomorrow too. Seeing some Slack chatter over the weekend, which I ignored. But other than that, there's a few things. There's for show and tell. That is mini Polaroid film for this mini Polaroid filter. Well, it's not Polaroid, it's instant film. And the idea is that these make little shots. You put a little cartridge in here, and this connects to your phone using the Instax connection software that I've just installed. And so apparently you can print directly to this thing using their app, which I haven't tried it yet. I'll do that tomorrow. I guess you will maybe see how this works. You can select the thing you want to print. You turn the printer on, and it will link to it somehow. You have to hold it down. I don't know if this will. So once this isn't loaded with film right now. Let's see. To connect to it, though, you have to actually switch your Wi-Fi setup so you're talking to the printer. And so once that's done, you can go back to the app and hopefully it finds it. There's no film, so it says a lot of film pack. So, but tomorrow we can play with this. And so this is like a little novelty thing that I'm thinking about bringing with me to Taiwan. So I can just take pictures and leave them, with my dad. He might enjoy that, I'm thinking. Just gonna get this thing back on the regular network. Looks like getting a lot of network interference right now. It's annoying. Oh no, it just connected automatically. So that's good. And that's really the only thing that I have plugged in. Here's the box for it. This should be fun to play with. It's about $200. No, this was about $160, I think, on Amazon. They also have a handheld camera that if I like the way that this film works, that might be fun to get for like party type things. And I also set up this wireless controller, and this took like an hour to set up on the PC, because apparently when you plug in the little wireless dongle that you need to make this thing work, it doesn't install right away. It appears to fail immediately. But if you let it sit for like 10 minutes, then it installs, which was irritating to no end. It was like the kind of thing you would expect from the 1990s, when USB and device drivers just generally never worked the first time you tried installing them. But other than that, I've been playing Wildlands, the Wildlands beta that I had mentioned before. That's a new open world military shooter. And this is like, you know, what it looks like. This is a video that I'm watching on YouTube right now. This other team. It looks really good, even on my somewhat underpowered graphics card. This guy's playing on like a 1080, a GTX 1080 graphics card, 1440p at high frame rate. But you sneak around and you look at things, and you can play 4-player co-op with your friends. So I've been playing with my friends Dom, his friend Gary, my cousin Jason, and I think I'm going to have to get this when I come back. It's an interesting sandbox open world, and some of the graphics are really, really, really good looking. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing that later. But that's pretty much what today was. It was a day of not doing anything but reading some articles, you know, being depressed by the state of the world, fiddling with, you know, this kind of stuff, visiting the Asian market, catching up with my friend Joy there, playing with the cats, taking naps, and that was about it. So we'll see if I'm more refreshed tomorrow. I am feeling a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of things that are on my plate, and I think there must be some way of maybe getting over that. I mean, looking at my schedule again, I mean, these are, you know, there's the Patreon stuff I haven't done at all, and it's like tomorrow's like the second to last day of the month. So, and then on top of that, there's these final code changes that have to be done before their deadline of testing. And I don't want to, like, you know, not follow up on this stuff, but now it's at the end of the month and I'm feeling rushed on it. I did get some of these chores out of the way, so that's good. On Tuesday, I have an appointment for the brakes. And then there's this major rack space thing. I'm just gonna this is a huge thing, and I'm just gonna have to break that down into multiple tiny steps, and not feel overwhelmed by the enormity of it. Into a discovery. The first thing is a discovery phase. Just get some answers. And once I get some answers on some of the stickiest unknowns, then I'll be able to form a better strategy. I think one general observation is that when not having someone to talk to about complicated projects, you tend to get stuck in your own head all the time. At least I do. So it's important to me to maybe ensure that I'm having people to talk to on these projects, not doing this solo, not having someone to talk to, because this project is related to helping someone out with their server while they're away. You know, I'm kind of on the hook for it, and it's like I keep ending up in projects where I'm on the hook for some major thing without a lot of communication, and those are the kind of projects I should really avoid, because I don't like doing things solo. This is an exceptional case, but I had to evolve coping strategies for dealing with it. Well, anyway, that's what's going on today. Tomorrow's another day. Hopefully I'll get broadcasting the stuff for tomorrow earlier. I didn't even go into the virtual co-working chat room, you know, this weekend. Just wanted to have a break from everything, and I think it'll be okay. It is what it is, let's say. Anyway, that's the weekend. Tomorrow's another day, another week. I had to prepare for this upcoming trip. Take care of a bunch of stuff before I go, and then I'll be just gone for a while. And put a big 2-month dent into my year that I'll have to recover from, which I'm not looking forward to. Anyway, that's the report for today, and I will see you tomorrow.